Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme, Uchiha the God. I know it's been a few days. I know it's been a moment. I had a show, I had to travel, I had to catch up with a friend. Things to do. You already know what's up. But I'm back. I'm back. I know 2-3 days hiatus is crazy, but I'm gonna be on a killing spree for y'all. I'm actually super tired today, but and I just got back today, but I was like, you know what? I can't let y'all down another day. I can't let y'all down another second. I'm also gonna watch the Mandalorian season 2 final episode. I'm gonna talk about that either tonight or tomorrow. But I gotta watch the episode and then record it and think about it and then record. So But anyway, I want to talk about Troll Trap, man. Troll Trap, bro. This shit bangs, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This shit absolutely bangs. It really blew me away. Took me away. First, I was just reading it. It was just fun. The protagonist was like your typical protagonist. It was pretty Naruto-esque, hidden power within that they can't control, like the Nine-Tailed Fox demon. But how he got his power seems to be extremely ambiguous, and also it delves pretty quickly. It begins to delves into the other side of the conversation. Basically, the start. I have to kind of spoil it just a smidge so that I can really sell you the story. So first of all, it's a shonen, typical webtoon. And you have a guy, a kid who basically hunts trolls, and trolls are like the evil thing, and humans have pretty much have them in their pocket, like, because humans rule the world. And trolls used to rule it, but humans eventually developed abilities or eventually discovered ways to defeat them. And you have this association that's ultra corrupt, that deal with hunting trolls. And you begin just kind of question whose side you on pretty early. It's kind of like the Attack on Titan thing, even though Attack on Titan, I think it's a bit more complicated because we still don't fully get the other side, and at least we don't support them regardless. But with this, I don't think you support the trolls necessarily as far as I've read, but I think you begin to see a few things, a few details, and the world begins to open up to you. But it's very chill, laid back, and pretty fun. It's a fun journey. It's not something you have to think too crazily deep about while you're reading it. But for those that do have that sixth sense, that do think about those shows, and and wanna delve into deeper topics and the psychological matters and stuff like that, and sociological matters, it's there. It's 100% there. And then for those that just want to just enjoy fight scene and enjoy a bit of comedy, it's there for you too. So it really balances those two aspects really, really well. So if you're looking for something serious, it's for you. If you look for something to just skim by and read, it's for you. It's just really, really good. The characters, all the main characters are really, really fun and really, really interesting. It deals with female characters well. Because I call it now, even though I don't fully agree with the Sakura situation in Naruto. Actually, I fuck with Sakura, but I think her portrayal was not great. You know what I mean? Sarada's portrayal has been phenomenal thus far, and I think in terms of this in Troll Trap, I think the portrayal of the female characters have been phenomenal thus far. It still focuses heavily on the main guy and the guys, but sometimes the female character feels like she's the protagonist ahead of the guy. So it's really, really interesting. The story begins with her, and it kind of follows her aspects of things pretty much the whole time. So it's really good. It's really fucking good. I don't think we've seen any scenes of just him much. She's always around, so it's almost like she's recounting the story in a way, but there's no like dialogue or like that. You know what I'm saying? Or monologue like that. But it's just, man. All I can say is it's fun. It's a fun journey, fun read. Good action, really good art style. It's kind of like Steven versus the Universe. Is it Steven versus the World? That cartoon? It's kind of like that. Is it Steven versus it's the little Uzi Vert cartoon influence? You know what I mean? The movie versus the world. I'm pretty sure it's not Steven, but I keep Scott Pilgrim versus the World. There you go. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It's like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, but better, right? It's that style where it's like fun, but it's also better. Now I don't know if you've seen Scott Pilgrim or read the comics, but it's kind of like that. But it's cleaner, and it looks more realistic, but it has that aesthetic pleasingness feel to it. I think you guys will see from the thumbnail itself, shit is beautiful. And I know you're probably gonna be like, but it doesn't really look like Steven Universe or Scott Pilgrim, but it does. The cartoonish aspects of it. I think if you read it, you get me. The art style is really really good. The coloring is really really good. Thus far, the villains, you're not really sure who the villains are, but you know who the antagonists are, right? And they really they cover themselves pretty well, you know. Thus far, they're paying off things, and I like the small details. Like they might introduce a character chapter 1 and then tease him a few chapters in, and then when he pops up, you're like, oh yeah, shit, that oh, it makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? It lines up, and it's basically a mystery / adventure shonen comic. And all I can say so far, I have no complaints for it. I can only throw heaps of praises at it. The characters are fun, the story's fun, and I'm interested to know. It's not too bombastic, it's not too out of this world, it's not too crazy. It's a world of trolls and humans, and they're against each other, and humans are always against humans. So you know, that's also there, and it's fun and it's good. Check it out. Link. I can't really link it because it's not officially translated, and I don't think it's on Webtoon either. But you guys know the websites. You know what I'm saying? It's I think it look, I think I know it's like what illegal, whatever, but I think it helps the story if more people know about it, more people talk about it, because when it eventually does get translated, that means, you know, people like us will want to buy it or want to contribute to it or watch the anime or would champion it. And you know, that's why I think low key, you know, it's positive. Turn a negative to a positive. Anyway, it's been your boy Spoon Shit of God. I'm rambling on. I'm out.
I got friends now. You ain't know, but I got friends now. I'm balling out with my friends now. You ain't know, but I got friends now.